as a teenager, I got mixed up with drugs and alcohol, things like that. Well, I was 16 and I had gotten pregnant to my boyfriend at the time. He was older than me. It was an abusive relationship. He didn't become abusive until I got pregnant, but he was. In December of 1990, I gave birth to my daughter, Ashley. I left him when I gave birth to her because I was safe then. She was safe then, I guess. He came after me twice after that, and I sent him to jail. And I've had the help of my parents, but as a single parent, that's hard. And I had a lot of relationships and got to know a lot of people, but they were not close relationships. Wasn't alone that much, but it was lonely. I almost died when I was about 23. All these things building up causes you to lose a little bit of faith, you know. Then I lost my mom when I was 30. And she was my best friend. That made me lose pretty much all my faith. It was a rough time period for me. My mother really wanted me to get hooked up in a church. And I went when I was young. Sometimes I liked it, sometimes I didn't, but it felt stuffy. Just not a comfortable environment. I had heard about Life Church by a door hanger they had handed out in my neighborhood. I found it on my kitchen table. My daughter and I had been talked about it on and off. But her and I were not getting along at the time. Our relationship was really bad. I remember seeing it just as she had walked in that evening and looking at her and saying, "You want to go?" She goes, "Well, I can go with or without you, you know." I said, "Okay, well, I'm going. You can get a ride if you want." And we went. The thing that got me in the door was the picture on the door hanger, the tattooed arm and the jeans. We made a joke that, you know, worse it could be as a cult or something being at the Marriott. But I liked the idea of the jeans and the t-shirt because I thought, well, if this is real, it sounds like it'd be pretty comfortable. Well, the pastor was in there in jeans, so that was the first thing I saw. I thought that was pretty comfortable, it was relaxed. And then as Jason began to preach, it wasn't like he was preaching at me. I was talking about how we're all screwed up, jacked up people, and everybody is, you know, and it felt good to know somebody was out there saying we all are. So that was sort of surprising. So I really liked that, and it was just a big wow moment the whole time there. And I don't remember exactly everything he said, but I remember through the week replaying different things he said and saying, "Whoa, this fits here, here, and here." And I was looking forward to the next Sunday, which was sort of shocking for me. The Sermon on Grace, it just blew me away because I really realized I needed to start giving other people grace. God was giving us grace all the time. Well, we definitely didn't deserve it. I know I didn't deserve it. I had no right withholding it from other people. And I think that's when my attitude started changing and my coworkers started noticing it. I have a different peace that I never had before. That's when I realized it is different than what I thought Christianity was before. And you know, how God gave the person he loved most, the Son, for us. You know, and I try and realize, could I do that with my own child? There's no way. So he must have loved us so much, you know, to pay off all my debts, all my sin. You know, I don't deserve it. And I'm going to continue to do things. And that's huge. I want to be a better person in a way, but I don't feel that I have to live by a certain set of rules that that I have to go to church on Sunday. I go because I want to go. That I have to read my Bible. That I have to do any of those things. They're things that I just want to do it. And if I don't do it, the sky's not going to fall in. I feel around everyone at Life Church that I am accepted no matter what. I have a very small blood family here in Lancaster, but I have a large church family.